How's it going, guys?
Going well. Going well.
Yes.
Why are you dressed down, Monsignor?
Because I'm getting ready to go into vacation mode. I'll be leaving tomorrow, and I won't be back until about January 27th.
That's good.
We'll have a party. Why are you dressed down?
Because he's on vacation, so I'm in vacation too.
Oh, that's how that works?
Yes.
The boss is away, the cat's away, the mice will play? That's funny. Yeah, actually, Father Ed used to say that to us all the time, that when Monsignor would go away, he would say, oh, well, while the cat's away, the mice will play. And we would always be like, no, we're going to get work done. Thank you. So, all right, so this past Sunday, we celebrated Epiphany and the Bacia Bambino.
Yes, at the last Mass. It's an Italian tradition. At
Really?
It's an Italian tradition. At the end, or towards the end of the Christmas season, the infant is presented to the assembly, and they have an opportunity to come and reverence the infant. And Bacia Bambino means kiss the baby. You know, so they're kissing the baby. And
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye-bye, baby.
Cool. All right. So in the beginning of, or towards the middle of the Advent season, we bring our babies in to get blessed, and then at the end we kiss the baby and say
we reverence the baby as we say farewell until next season.
Cool. Oh, yeah, my wise guys took a little longer to get to the crib this year. Like I have my nativity set, and then the wise men stay over there, and then I make them move little by little.
Oh, you did, yeah.
And they were late.
Kind of like the elf on the shelf?
Kinda, except it's wise men on the mantle. And I forgot to put
you don't move them around?
I moved them closer to the nativity set.
Oh, okay.
But this year I forgot to put them there at Epiphany, and I was like, guys, you're late.
Then you need the
That would be an interesting
alternative
to Elf on the Shelf.
Wise men on the mantle.
Wise men on the mantle, or wise men on the shelf, and then each day they get closer and closer.
Yeah.
You know, and
but no weird surprises.
If they don't move, that means somebody was naughty.
Oh, it was probably me then, because I'm the one who moves them.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, this Sunday is Baptism of the Lord.
Yes. And that ends the Christmas season.
Right, not Epiphany.
Yes, we go into the first segment of Ordinary Time on Monday. And, but it's a very special time. And it is one of the main revelations of God's presence, which we remember during the Christmas season.
Someone told me that now their houses is going to be in the ordinary time, back to ordinary time again. Who said that? I don't remember. Someone made the joke that after Christmas they took the decoration and now their houses are in the ordinary time again.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of sad putting the decorations away. I actually decided I was going to leave like a little bit of my lights up, the ones in the kitchen.
I'm gonna miss the decorations. I like the lights.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
Which this past Sunday, we did have the open house.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was nice.
We did. We had about maybe 150, 200 people there who came through during that time period, and it allowed them to see how the house is decorated and everything.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
It was.
It was a nice event.
Oh, you went to her. That's good.
There.
Yes, I saw you. Yeah, that's good.
Yes. All right, and this week we had a meeting with some of the various police representatives from around the diocese to talk about the Blue Mass.
Yes, the Blue Mass, which is a mass for all law enforcement on all levels.
And their families.
And their families, and for those who want to support those men and women in law enforcement. And this year, the Blue Mass will be here at the Co-Cathedral. It'll be held on Tuesday, April 21st. Thank you.
Sorry, it looked like you were struggling.
That's just the way I talk.
Sorry.
April 21st at 10:30. All are invited, and we will have a good, hopefully a good turnout. I'm very excited about it. In my days in the Office of Worship, this was one of my favorite committees to work with, as well as one of my favorite celebrations.
And they were delighted to be working with you again, too. They all made that abundantly clear. they couldn't wait. He was late to the meeting because he had a funeral, and they couldn't wait till he got there. They were like, all right, and then on the 17th, we have a blood drive from 3 to 8. That's going to be here in Dentisi Hall. Please give blood if you're able, because it could save a life. And there's always a shortage, where, you know, where you always need blood. So please donate if you can. And then on the 19th of January at 4 p.m. At Bethel AME Church on Waterworks Road.
Yes.
In the borough, there's a Martin Luther King service. This is a clergy association event, and we're going to have a guest speaker, and it's a really great, look for information on our Facebook page and in the bulletin, but it's open to everybody, and it's a really wonderful opportunity to come together and pray together with our interfaith family, and also kind of reflect on the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and, you know, how we can all work for peace and justice, which we are sorely in need of right now.
Yes. And then that follows, well, that's the first thing, but then on Monday, which is the holiday of Martin Luther King, there is a day of service.
Yes, that's happening here also.
And that's
starting here.
It's beginning here at the Co-Cathedral. It is for high school students.
And
middle school students.
Middle and high.
And that will be a day of going out into the community to do service projects, coming back and kind of debriefing what they learned, what they experienced, as well as helping create, I think one of the projects are the blessing bag, the blessing bags, and so it's a good experience. They're still accepting students' applications.
Until Friday.
Until tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. And also we're looking for parents who are willing to be, you know, act as chaperones and be involved.
Yep, and if you want to donate stuff for the Blessing Bag Brigade, we're going to have a collection for that also. But toiletries and stuff that go into them, they need socks, granola bars, bottles of water, and then like any kind of toiletries, like travel size that you want to bring. We're going to be doing a collection so that we have something to assemble. Oh, and gallon-sized Ziploc bags as well.
Now, Saturday is our 7th grade retreat, and they will also be putting together a blessing bag. This is a great way of making our young people mindful that there are people who go without. Especially simple things that just you know, happen that we take for granted, such as toothpaste, a toothbrush, shampoo.
Yeah, and if anybody's not aware what the Blessing Bag Brigade does, they take these bags, the Ziploc bags with all this stuff in them, and they hand them out to people who are experiencing homelessness. So it's a real comfort, you know, in that when they have nothing else, at least they have that.
Also, even though it's some time away, when Father goes on his vacation, when he returns home, he will be also spending some time with some friends of his, priest friends, who are in the missions. And he is working on, with our youth group, to develop some items to bring with him.
Yes, I have some friends that I studied with back in Colombia. They are priests, and they are in certainly mission areas back in Colombia. Some of them, they are close to the jungle that is south of Colombia. We have the project to work with the youth group to help them, to see what we can do for them. They are in the process to build a church. Right now they don't have anything. They don't have even a tabernacle because everything is exposed to the elements.
So where they're celebrating Mass is just like a roof and posts, right?
Yes, it's a roof with just two huge woods on the ground. That's how they celebrate the Mass. So it's really, and he sent me the project, pictures of what are they doing. In the future, I would like probably that to be involved from some people from our parish to go and do something to see how everything is going over there. So the plan is, unfortunately, I know that it's a little late because I'm leaving to Colombia in February, So, but anything that we can do so far, it will be really, really appreciated for them.
So there'll be more information coming out probably within the next week or so.
And we missed it because we were all on vacation.
On vacation, working, doing things. What happened?
Father Arian had a birthday.
Oh,
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
42.
Yes.
That's a great age.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Really,
He's
really-
still a young
Happy
priest.
birthday.
Thank you, thank you. It has been
Happy
really
birthday.
beautiful, beautiful time. Thank you, Monsignor. Thank you. It's been nice.
And
Thanks.
many, many more.
Thank you. Yeah.
May you live to be 100.
I don't say that because my family, they tend to live longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Long.
that happened in our family has a lot of longevity as well, but we were at a 98th birthday party once, and somebody raised a glass and said, may you live to be 100. She was not happy.
It's good. No, think
At a certain age, you're ready to check out.
Oh, yeah,
You know, I mean,
like
it's
45?
No.
No, not me, I'm living, I'm happy.
I'm getting a headache. But anyway, is that it?
That's it.
That's it. It's January. The weather is crazy. And please be careful when you do come to church. You know, take your time on the roads and in the parking lot. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. God bless.